Hey guys, today we are going to be going over the brand new Feral Era Season 1 Legends Pass, and then at the end of this video we're going to be going over Orba Flammy, and I'm going to be telling you guys whether or not the Legends Pass is worth buying, or if you should just stick with the free one. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so first of all, the Legends Pass is $20 to unlock, so keep that in mind while we're looking over all of this, but let's just go ahead and get started with that. So first, you go ahead and actually get Orba Flammy, which is of course great because you will be ranking it up further on. And you also get some boosts, which I think are okay. They're not really worth the money though, in my opinion, unless you really want to speed up progress if you're early in the game. But once you're later in the game, you aren't really doing much of this anyway. So I wouldn't really worry about the boosts unless you're like a newer player. And then at 360, you actually get your first lamp of choice, which has these three monsters right here. None of them are really overpowered or anything. I mean, they're all right monsters, but they're not like super amazing. But you will be able to get all three of these monsters, I believe like rank 3 or 5 or something like that. Oh, it looks like they're rank 3. So yeah, you will be able to get one of these monsters at rank 3. You can't get all of them at rank 3. Keep that in mind. You can only pick one to get to rank 3. Or you could get them all at like rank 1 or something. But yeah, you can only get one at rank 3. At least that's what I think. I'm actually not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure you can only get one at rank 3. So after you get that, you can go and get some Ancestral Champion tokens, which are pretty great. You get some food. If you're in the free one, you don't get too much good stuff until now. But then at 600, you finally get a building time boost, which is fine, I guess. Not too amazing. And then if you come on down here, you actually get some Halloween free chests. You get 5 of those at 840. And up here, you can get a rank up for Orba Flammy, as well as another rank up for one of these monsters. So yeah, that's pretty neat. And then you also get this cool frame. I do like the frame. It looks really cool. I would like that, but it's not worth the $20 to get the Legends Pass. And then you get some Centium, which is the rank up resource for this season, which is pretty great. That is, of course, great to have. And you also get some gems at 1020, I believe that is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then some more boosts at 1080. And then you get another rank up for Orba Flammy, which is pretty great. The thing is, you actually don't get Orba Flammy at rank 5. You only get them at rank 4. But that's still fine, I guess. And then you also get some more Centium. You get some tickets, which is pretty good. You could get the Ancestor, maybe. Probably not, though, because it is pretty hard to get. And then you get a level 11 Strength Relic, which is great. Or Strength Rune, not Relic. Yeah, that is great to have. And then you can also get 50 gems, which is really cool. And if you're free, you get a Speed level 7 Rune, which is fine. And then you also go ahead and get a Ancestral Relic chest once you're at 1440. And you get this for both free and non-free. But for paid, you get 2. So yeah, you could get something pretty great out of this. It is kind of just a gamble though, because there are so many different relics. But you could get an Obsidian one that is pretty good. Or you might even be able to get an Ancestral one. But of course, that is even rarer. But yeah, you do have a higher chance of your paid since you do get 2 chests instead of just 1. And then you get some Ancestral Champion tokens again here if you're free or paid. And then you can go and get a rank up for this monster again, Orba Flammy. And then you also can go ahead and actually get a free monster if you're in the free pass. And you get to pick between any of these. And you also get to do this if you are paid. So you will not want to craft the monster until this point, because you can just get it for free down here. And then you can use all of the cells to rank it up. Then you won't have to waste cells crafting it. So keep that in mind if you are a paid player. And then you also get some more gems if you are paid, and then you can get an infinite amount of Halloween free chests if you just keep getting every 200 points, which is great. I think that that is very, very good. So that is honestly probably the best part of being paid, as well as just getting Orba Flammy ranked up, and a possibility of maybe getting an Ancestral Relic, but that's not guaranteed. So yeah, there are quite a few pretty good rewards. I don't think it's really worth $20 though, but it is pretty good. If you're a newer player, it is probably more worth it just for these boosts. But again, you get some pretty decent stuff. It's pretty good, but it's not really worth $20 in my opinion. But let's go and see if this monster is good or not. That might change my mind. Alright, we are now on the official Monster Legends competitive wiki on Orba Flammy's page. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So Orba Flammy is a support, so that's pretty good. Supports are always useful. You want to have a support on every team most of the time. So that is of course great to have. And its traits are cooldown immunity, which is fine. That's not really that good though. And anticipation and true vision, which are all just not great. I mean, true vision team is fine. That is AoE, which is great. But it's still not the best trait to have in the world. So yeah, overall traits are not too great. And then its relics are staff and amulet, which are good. Yeah, those are pretty good to have. Then if we go on down to the pros and cons, got good supporting effects and true vision. True vision is pretty good, and it is nice that it does have true vision AoE at rank 3, but that does take rank 3, but you will get that if you buy the Legends Pass. Keep that in mind. And then it also has Cold Blood and Space Time. Space Time's great. I really like that. And not many monsters have it, which is really cool. It has decent cursing and guard down and electrified, which is pretty good. It also has a neat trait, relics, and speed. I didn't even save speed stat. That is pretty high speed. That's pretty great. And yeah, its rank 3 is a good trait. I guess rank 1 can be good, but it really depends on who you're fighting. If you're not fighting a monster with extra turns, anticipation is just useless, but it can be good depending on your matchup. But yeah, cooldown immunity just isn't good. And its relics are pretty decent, yeah. And it also has mostly low cooldowns and stamina costs, which is of course great. I really like that. And its cons are vulnerable to any negative effects, which is very true. That is extremely annoying. It doesn't have any negative effect protection. It has a no negative effect removal either, which is not good at all. Especially for newer supports. Most newer supports have a negative effect removal. And it also has a very bland move pool and low life. So yeah, that is of course worrying. Now let's go on down to its move. So it has a team space time, which is great. I do really like that. That is a good move. It also has an AoE electrified, which is fine. It has an ally space time with Cold Blood, which is pretty decent, and an ally space time with True Vision. So this monster is very focused on space time, which I do like space time. It is a very unique ability, but yeah, it can be countered in a few different ways, so that isn't great. But if you're up against somebody who doesn't counter it at all and also has extra turns, and their team also has cooldowns to hit you with, then you're set. Orb of Flammy would be amazing. But if they don't have any of that stuff, then you're kind of just screwed. He's not too great if they can counter your space time. So honestly, this monster is pretty easily countered, and I just don't really like it very much. But it could be good in certain situations. So overall, is the Legends Pass worth it? Honestly, I don't think it really is. It does have some good stuff though. If you're a newer player, it is definitely more worth it than if you are an older player, just because you can get a free mythic and you can also get a bunch of boosts and stuff to speed up your progress. But overall, I just don't really feel like it's worth it in my opinion, and 20 bucks is quite a high price tag. Maybe if it was like $10, then I would say go for it, but it's 20 bucks and you just don't get that much. There are a lot of better things that you can spend your 20 bucks on. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think though, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, let me know if you guys think it is worth it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.